you may not wish to enter. Contains suggestive dialogue and mild violence. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to our world. We have went through many renovations in the last few days, and now we will show you one by one what they are.
This is K.inc.E. I am your host for tonight, and it is a special night. Tonight, we have went through our vault and selected our very best matches for your viewing entertainment. Pause that for a second.
Okay, so we are off here at the last K.inc.E Wrestling event, and Mr. Johnny Compass is now taking the ring. He is excited, folks. He's very excited. He's got that very shiny belt. He is the champion. Here very soon, I will be joined by different commentators throughout the event. Hopefully, hopefully they will have some more light to shed on their experiences here within K.inc.E. My name is Mr. Anthony, and I welcome you.
Alright, so it's been about 7 years since I've been in one of these series. That's alright, Bill. I am Johnny Compass. I've got a little bit of ring rust, but I know who everybody gets that back to, so not a big deal. Aside from this being like a reunion slash end of an era, as everybody's putting it, show, it is Johnny Compass Appreciation Night. Thank you all for being here. So,
Yes, he's as pompous as ever.
I want to take this minute.
Known
to talk
best
a
for
little bit
being,
about
in fact,
Johnny.
pompous.
And nobody and that's cool. We would be playing some videos of my highlights over the years, but I don't feel like it.
This Johnny Pompous is the current champion of K.inc.E Wrestling.
Everybody in the back was like, Johnny, it's not fair, man. Like, you got it. So, I have chosen Keenan Pastry to be in the main event with me tonight for the title. So that's what you guys have to look forward to. And I think, yeah. That's other than that, going on in the show because the only thing that matters for right now is the main event.
Oh, who is this we have coming out now? It is the gentleman. Our GM is in the house. The gentleman is entering the ring. Gotta get that stuff off your shoes. Don't want to make it any dirtier. Those of you who don't know, the gentleman is actually vulgar. And there was a lawsuit some time ago.
But tonight, you can call me the king of your world. Excuse me? Yeah, my world. The king of your world. Okay, I don't know who you are or who you think you are. I am the king of this world. This is K.inc.E Rise. I am the general manager of this establishment. Once upon a time, let me tell you a story, my friend. Many people have apologized to me from your part of the crew and from your part of the world, but you have not. You see, let's take this back in time. K.inc.E has not always been your only proprietary property, has it?
Well, this would be the lawsuit that I was referring to earlier.
That still doesn't break it for that. A man can go by many names, and an organization can as well. But, once upon a time, do you remember some ruffian upstart? Charlestown Wrestling Entertainment?
Oh, the CWE.
Part of your roots. Exactly. See, I have gone by other names, but if you look me in the eyes, you will understand that though this beard and hair may cover a different man, I once was Vulgar, the man that ran K.inc.E Wrestling Entertainment. The real CWE.
He did, in fact, run the K.inc.E Wrestling.
It may not seem familiar to you, but as I knew you were working on this, the dots. Yes. Yes. Oh! when you weren't returning my calls or returning my texts, I was filing a legal injunction for the CWE. And as you so candidly admit, those are your roots. Which, you know, could have given me every legal right to take over this whole operation going forward. This is hilarious.
Benjamin Stone did win the lawsuit.
A gentleman apologizes when they are wrong. And as all of you can see, the evidence is right here. The court believed that. There we go. There we go. Take it.
Well, he looks a little perplexed there.
It's all there.
I don't think he likes what he's reading. But it doesn't matter anymore.
But I have satisfied myself because I'm a good man. I'm a gentleman. I don't want this going forward. That can be yours. But I am the king of your world tonight because that document says so. So, Johnny, Mr. Pompous, if I will, this is BS.
Who's really being pompous here?
I don't know how or who you paid off. This is BS, and I'm going to go back and make a phone call really quick. Oh, we're going to get this figured out. You should have made a phone call to me a little sooner in the process, because it's so simple. If you live by a gentleman's code like I do. But since you don't, I heard of something about K.inc.E Pastry is the challenger for your world title on this night of all nights.
He does have a fantastic beard.
The whole show is planned.
Best beard I've ever seen. I guess that's why he's a gentleman.
You see, he is excellent. He's an up-and-comer, but he's a little
Probably could have chosen a better tie, though.
Seasoned as yourself. Do you people want to see just that match? This man against an up-and-comer? Unproven? I feel like he's handpicked his opponent tonight. Just a little. What do you all think? Johnny. It seems to feel equally on his favor, despite not knowing. Right. So, I hear, am I correct to plan a ladder match?
Can Johnny remain pompous while this is going on?
For a future shot.
I think he can.
Okay, I'm a gentleman. What's wrong with that? That's beautiful. So I won't change your plans too much. But I like fast, I like expedient. So tonight, I think instead of a future shot, would you all like to see a triple threat in the main event?
Oh my goodness, a triple threat in the main event tonight. That is exciting.
Okay, no, see, you got a little piece of paper that says fantastic. But you ran a little rinky, nobody's ever heard of those doors were back then. You know nothing about remote like that.
And here comes that pompous.
So, respectfully, I'm gonna have to. Okay, we're not doing it. Won't you stop? Well, the injunction could turn over the rest of it if I don't have my wishes tonight. So it will, in fact, be that triple threat. But I think about it now. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm being unreasonable. Maybe it is a little unfair. It is. Yeah, you're right. That person's going to be competing in a ladder match tonight. And you're going to have a single match. They'll be having a second match for a title shot. So I actually think what is fair, Mr. Pompous, is that tonight you need another match to make it even for your opponents this evening.
Ooh, a second match for Mr. Pompous. I don't know if he can hold out.
He will be your opponent. Right? Yes. No. Now that's going to be some stiff competition for you tonight, Johnny.
Bradshaw has a lot of man to deal with.
Do indeed. Fix this. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have an excellent evening tonight and are prepared for a phenomenal show. May the main event live up to all of the hype. Thank you and good night!
Well, wise words from the gentleman, and scholar, if you ask me. Hello, Mr. Gentleman.
Hello. Well, seeing as it's my opportunity to run the show tonight, I thought who better to talk about the matches and the events that unfold.
And who better than a gentleman such as yourself?
Thank you very much.
With a fantastic beard. I love it.
It's part of the gentleman's code. A real gentleman always maintains a well-manicured beard.
I agree. So, you've got Johnny Pompous in 2 matches now tonight.
it seemed only fair based on the fact that a ladder match is one of the most grueling matches in all of sports entertainment. In fact, in all of professional wrestling. And how could it be fair for one to go through that and then at the end of the night have to wrestle a second match against, whether I like Johnny or not, and whether he's pompous or not is not the point. The point is he is excellent at what he does in that squared circle.
And he is pompous.
And he is pompous.
He is very pompous. I will give him that. He definitely lives up to that name. He looked a little bit upset when he left the ring.
We'll see if he can get any lawyers on the phone quickly enough to remedy this injunction, but I doubt he'll be able to.
Now, that was a fine piece of paper you pulled out in the ring. I think some of us were shocked, actually, to see that.
Some people fight in there, and I prefer to allow the lawyers to do such things for me. It's more civil.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
Indeed, yes. This is a man who gets it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Even in wrestling, although the sword is very helpful in wrestling. That's true.
I believe Drew McIntyre wields one rather mercilessly. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get excited about this ladder match.
I am so excited.
There's the man and legend himself, David Williams.
Now, I believe they call him Pure Country.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Pure Country, David Williams. You'll have to pardon me for being unfamiliar with the current roster. While I may not respect
that's
Mr.
all
Pompous, I believe that he has accrued a talented roster, otherwise I would not be here tonight.
Excellent. Nobody cares anyway. Somebody's bad to the bone.
Who will come through that curtain next? Oh! I believe this is Epic Rider. I believe.
That's an interesting mask choice he has there.
I like the combination of the light and the dark.
Yeah, it works well. You got the silver and the light, but also the camouflage, which is not really going to do him well if he is in fact trying to hide from someone.
But if they cannot see him, maybe he'll have the opportunity to climb that ladder while everyone else is distracted. We'll see if it works in his favor.
Well, that would be the idea. At least they wouldn't see his legs. Ooh, I'm feeling creeped out. This
Yeah,
music
this
is
is-
scaring me.
Just a little on the ominous side.
It is very eerie. But if I get cold, will you hold me?
I will do no such thing. A gentleman never spoons alone.
I apologize. You are a gentleman.
Oh, who is this?
This would be hatred.
This man is terrifying.
And he's coming over here.
This man is terrifying.
Yes, indeed. I will make sure that it does not move. But if it does any tricks, we'll have it on camera.
Oh, it looks like there is some long-standing beef between Pure Country David Williams and Hatred. Believe.
I'm sure they all have beef. It's a lot to keep up with in this profession.
This has been years in the making, ladies and gentlemen. Now this is some up-tempo music. Oh!
And it's Keenan Pastry. Nice hat choice. I like that. It makes him stand out even more, as if he didn't already in a crowd.
This is the young up-and-comer I discussed before.
Yes, he's a fantastic athlete, Benjamin, and he's going to show us what he's got tonight. Probably even dish out a few new recipes of his own.
Oh, he is in fact the Muffin Man, and tonight we will find out if they know him by name.
I'm pretty sure he moved from Drury Lane, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you.
Pink is a bold choice on a man.
Pink is a bold choice, but I feel like it was working for him.
It definitely works.
Oh, I may have been mistaken when I said a 4-way match tonight.
Surprise yet again.
Seems like Mr. Pompous may be up to his old tricks. Woo!
All right, we're excited about this, huh?
This is one of the hottest free agents on the market. In fact, if I were to be so inclined to make a promotion going forward, he would be one of the top draft picks to anything. And as a good investor, I always make sure I investigate the options before I commit.
Excellent. So this is
Chameleon.
Okay. We have Chameleon coming out. I'm not familiar with this young man, but his reputation does stand out. And last, we have Doll Cave?
Doll Cave must.
Is that Doll Cave's music?
That is. He hasn't been seen.
Oh, wow. My goodness. It's been a long time since we've
The
seen
man,
this man.
the myth, and the legend himself, Doll Cave.
One of my personal favorites, Benjamin.
Now, he was one that I could respect back when I had the original CWE.
Now,
We didn't always agree or get along, but I could respect him, not like that rotten Johnny Pompous.
I did have the pleasure of getting my ass kicked by Doll Cave in the past, yes. I wasn't always sitting on this side of the table.
Your insights will be invaluable here tonight, then.
Yes, indeed. And I have to say, I will envy at least some of the pain that they will go through tonight.
Oh, looks like Hatred and Doll Cave have a little something going on already. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it is, in fact, time for the battle to begin.
We are about to get underway with the 6-man ladder match. Briefcase is in the center of the ring.
Oh! K.inc.E Pastry making a wise move, sliding out, getting out of the action and letting everyone else do the dirty work for him. I am impressed.
And he's observing right now, looking for his way in. Oh, ooh.
Chameleon sending Epic Rider hard into the turnbuckle.
Oh, and he is taking those chops in. Doll Cave doing some fancy work of his own in the corner.
Doll Cave and Hatred. Oh!
Country boy down to
looks
the ground.
like K.inc.E has picked his moment. The onslaught and the attack has
Drop
begun.
kick by Chameleon, really letting him know that he is there.
So much action all at once.
Oh, face first for Pure Country. Into the rails on the outside of the ring. I think he might have kept some of the pain on his face from that one.
Tremendous super kick from K.inc.E Pastry in the ring. But it looks like Doll Cave making a move for the ladder. When K.inc.E Pastry, first one to utilize the ladder. Look at this
Using that ladder to his advantage. He says, it's not just for climbing, sir. Chameleon really taking it to him. Wow, this gentleman is fantastic.
Oh no, they're going. Hatred just leaving the building with David Williams. I have no idea.
I don't know what's going to happen to that kid, but I wouldn't want to be him with Hatred. That dude scares the hell out of me. So we've got the ladder in the ring now. Well, no, it's gone. Oh, huge drop kick by K.inc.E Pastry.
Looks like tonight he has no interest in actually becoming a triple threat match. He wants his shot at the crown. He may have taken a little bit of umbrage with me saying he was a up-and-comer rather than... What does Doll Cave have? Oh! What does he have in his hand? Can you see?
It's Pastry's whisk. But he doesn't care about that. Stick to the back of Pastry by Chameleon.
Looks like Chameleon's taking none too kindly to what he... Double team in the corner.
And what you're saying about the title shot, who doesn't want a title shot?
But
When you get the chance, you're going to go for that right away, no matter who you are.
see, but Pastry's already in the title match tonight. It looks like he has no interest in letting any of these individuals join him. He wants a pure one-on-one competition against Johnny Pompous tonight to prove it's his time.
I agree with that.
Looks like I have been a good leader. In fact, I've lit a little fire under him already.
Well, you are the best leader, sir. And if you ever feel like giving out raises, let
We'll
me
see.
know. I'll be right there, willing to kiss your shoes.
I could use a man like you around. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Chameleon goes down after bouncing into the rails outside the ring.
Epic Rider and Pastry back in the ring.
And the ref, he is all over the place. This guy is... Pastry takes a
Hard shot.
Very, very hard.
Is this man even moving?
Does he even know where he is right now?
I think he needs a few more minutes to bake before he's fully risen.
That's a solid joke, sir. Oh, ladder to the back of Pastry by Dog Cave.
I'm just going to enjoy a little bit of merciless violence. Oh.
And you know, after not seeing Dog Cave in action for a long time, I'm sure he's very well rested up and has a lot of rage he's ready to just let go of.
Oh.
Right into the
Lord
face.
have mercy.
Wow. Epic Rider goes down hard on that shot.
Pastry making a wise decision to leave the ring.
I think he's just wandering around because he don't know what's going on anymore.
Dazed and confused right now. I hope that David Williams is still alive. Hatred in him left long ago.
Do we have anyone outside?
I don't think we have any cameras out there.
We lost our feed for the outside camera. There's so much carnage going on. Oh, man. Chair to the back of Dog Cave right when he was at the top of the ladder. That's gotta hurt, sir.
He's just said, hold this chair
What?
for me, please. Muff Man's going to be
Outside the ring, Chameleon taking a shot to the face.
Pastry. The elbow from the ladder.
Dog Cave is going to be feeling that elbow at least for a couple of days.
Oh. Chameleon's got eyes and intentions.
He
Let's see what
does.
he's going for.
He sees an opportunity here. What's he going to do?
The case is unintended. Will Chameleon get the shot at the title tonight in the triple threat?
Oh, and he takes the ladder down with him. This is just carnage all over
Entire
the
thing
place.
has been a reset.
And I tell you what, it's great family fun for people to come out and watch people get their brains bashed in. It makes for a good Saturday.
No, the pancake maker. No, that's a
Scissored in between the ladder. Pastry, he's got a lot of endurance, this young fella.
I wasn't kidding when I said he was a strong up-and-comer. He's got all the talent, but does he have the experience to take on someone like Johnny Pompous alone? If I'm being entirely honest, I'm hoping Johnny loses the belt tonight.
It's hard to say, Mr. Stone. Johnny Pompous, you know, he's got a lot of drive, and most of that comes from his ego. It really does. I like the guy to his face, but he really will get anything done because he is just that pompous.
See, life has taught me to be a humble gentleman, of course. Just because I'm better than them and better than you and better than the audience, and that doesn't mean that I'm not humble, you see. Humility is knowing exactly how good you are in proper perspective. I've
course.
earned mine. His ego, it's been unearned. He's been running the place the entire time. In fact, I'd say it's a tainted record.
And
Chameleon
being
back in the action.
knowing that you're better than other people is definitely humbling.
Exactly. I'm glad you see things my way.
I don't.
Oh,
Chameleon and Epic Rider still going at it, trading blows at the top of the ladder.
finally gets
Rider goes down.
Finally gets Epic Rider off the ladder. Looks like
think-
he's resetting.
I think Chameleon is getting a little fed up with this ladder business. Oh, No, he's setting it up for something. Pastry, top turnbuckle. Drop kick. Oh.
All the way out of the ring.
And Chameleon is hurt.
The coast to coast from young Chef Pastry.
North to South Pole. He flew across that ring. Unbelievable.
Oh.
And he's not done.
He's signaling for Doll Cave to get up. He may end up regretting this momentarily.
I would not
for the gang.
I would not signal Doll Cave. Oh! Big boot. That backfired on him quickly.
That size 15 will put a hole through anyone's chest. I'm sure you're familiar.
I am. I have a scar to prove it.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
Doll Cave from the second turnbuckle.
Oh! Taking his own foot right to his own face with that shoe.
He put the shoe on his hand. What a wonderful bastard. That is creativity that you just can't buy.
Oh! Well, you see, if you came and you were a paying member to the audience tonight, you will, in fact, have been able to purchase that kind of excellence tonight. So, whatever comes next for this company, I will give them some credit. Seeing what these competitors are willing to put on the line, it's worth its cost of admission.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%.
Stiff clothesline right to the throat. We'll see if Doll Cave has anything left in him after. Oh!
We lost our audio feed to outside as well, so I have no idea what's going on with Hatred.
That man looks like a devilish mercenary. There's no telling whether your country will ever be seen or heard from again.
We may be having technical difficulties. If you'll excuse me, Mr. Stone, I will go check on that. I'll be right back.
It's Mr. Stone.
Mr. Stone. Be right back, folks.
Well, I'm happy to attend to you individuals tonight. After all, it is my show, so why shouldn't I be the one doing the talking? Looks like Pastry is setting up to not only, I like his style here, not just conquer his foes, but climb up the ladder of success on top of their lifeless bodies, just like I've done. This man could have a role in my operation. Now he's taking a lot. No! Oh! Epic Rider! Finding the strength and the will. Oh, incredible. You've always got to be on the lookout for who's coming up next. Doll Cave stomping the proverbial mud hole. Can he make it? He's at the box. Yes! That's a man that I can trust to put Johnny Pompous in his place tonight. Differences be danged.
What an ending.
That was a phenomenal match, ladies and gentlemen.
That was one heck of a match. Just got it. Screw up.
Let's hear it for your victor!
The only question now is whether he will have enough in the tank to capture the title tonight in the Triple Threat main event.
All right, folks. Mr. Anthony's back. Apparently, K.inc.E remembers giving me that big boo just as well. He pushed me right back out here. What I get for congratulating him on the match. Bastard. Ah, Mr. Stone. So, as it turns out, I have no idea what happened with Hatred out there.
Have they found the body of Mr. Williams?
Nope. We did lose the video and audio, and that was because of the two of them fighting. They unplugged some wires or something that damaged the equipment. They were trying to get that fixed, and after all that, they have no idea what happened to him.
Looks like we have Epic Rider and Chameleon.
And then K.inc.E pushes me back out here when I try to congratulate him from the match. So he remembers this as well, I guess.
He is in no mood to hear from you, as it were. Well, history and old scores, as I know, do not get forgotten.
Well, you are, in my book, and will always remain vulgar, if I may be so bold. Not that you are vulgar, you are a beautiful man.
I am better than what I once was.
Well, we all strive to be.
Well, looks like we have Epic Rider in the ring and Chameleon.
Back at it again. Oh my goodness.
I have no idea who this menacing figure coming on camera is, but I am terrified.
Looks like we are going to be joined here.
Oh, a guest on commentary. Turn that for a second.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
We are being joined here at our side.
Yeah. We're uncertain if you speak, oh frightening one. Who do we have before us? Vulgar. Oh. Well, he is I am rather glad I am not vulgar now. I'd hate to battle this man for the name. This is.
You may lose that battle, sir.
I'm good at many things, but that would be terrifying. Oh! Chameleon sends Epic Rider now that we regain our composure.
Well, if he
Here.
does not want to speak, that's okay.
We
will not make him speak.
We'll just reside. Oh! We'll just reside quietly over here.
I don't want to make him speak.
No, I'm content to.
You sort of pushed that envelope already.
Oh! Stomped the eyes. Chameleon definitely in charge of this match right now.
And you know, that sucks in two ways. One, you're getting stomped on, but also whatever crap is on the bottom of your shoe gets right in those eyes. Then you don't know if you're going to get conjunctivitis the next day or not. And let me tell you something, that is not fun. I haven't had it, but it's still not fun.
Well, whatever he's seeing tomorrow is not so much the point, because right now he's seeing stars.
I tell you, tomorrow he'll probably be seeing a doctor.
Oh! That would be a wise decision, under the assumption he has insurance. If not, Chameleon is feeling merciless after that first match.
He is really, really taking it to him in this match. And I have to agree with you. Chameleon, his reputation is definitely preceding him here tonight.
Oh!
Huge chop by Chameleon. Our spectators and audience are very much enjoying this.
Unfortunately for Epic Rider, it looks like that last match took more out of him than it did out of Chameleon himself. He is getting the worst for the wear, and Chameleon's taking him straight to the woodshed.
And you know, his fatigue is really, really showing in this match. I'm not sure he expected he would have to fight Chameleon twice in a row tonight.
No one's ever prepared for that.
No, that just comes along with the great joys of the profession.
What's Chameleon setting up for here?
Looks like a super kick to the face. And that's a 3 count.
Ooh.
Chameleon is victorious here.
As I said,
Excellent match.
a true blue chip prospect there.
And he pushes him out of the ring. I'm done with your ass. Get out of here. Just like that. I guess he doesn't want to fight him any more than twice either tonight. But you never know. He might have to. This night is crazy.
What endurance and what stamina, like I said.
I tell you what's weird. My water is actually tasting like it has berries in it.
So long as you're not having...
This night is going very, very well so far, I think.
2 incredible matches. Looks like we had a little bit of a double booking on the show tonight with Chameleon and Epic Rider having 2 matches on the card as well. Everyone doing double duty. Epic Rider did not have the stamina, whereas Chameleon proved he did after that. Woo!
Yeah, double duty, that's a heavy load, especially in wrestling.
Oh.
And here comes your favorite wrestler, your superstar.
The one who will be apologizing by the end of the night, I am sure.
Oh, we have to listen to him talk more.
That call didn't go as well as you hoped, did it, Mr. Pompous?
No, it didn't.
And I'm sure
Boo this man! Boo!
Now he has a heart of gold. That is not necessary.
He may have that belt right now by the end of the night. I anticipate.
He officiated my wedding. I love this man. That belt does look better than the one Corden had, though. You must admit.
Technicalities and legalities aside, better or worse, who came first is all the court cared about when we resolved that matter.
Fair point.
I had almost forgotten that Vulgar was still beside us. He is like a...
I completely forgot. He looks very ominous, though, with that stick.
His presence is very disconcerting.
And here we have... Wow. Bradshaw. And what sort of match are we
Nelson
having?
Bradshaw. Nelson Bradshaw.
And, you know, he is a massive contender.
This looks like he is ready to go beast mode tonight. He may call him the Kool-Aid Man, but he is prepared to break through his wall.
He will break through Pompous's wall if he doesn't watch his mouth. Which he won't do. You know, Johnny actually records everything he says when he's not in the ring just so he can listen to it when he goes to sleep at night.
I'm excited.
And here we go.
Pompous is going to get his tonight. He will finally...
Oh, and a quick duck out by Pompous.
What's this man doing?
Seems like Bradshaw's
Get
wondering
back
the
in the
same
ring,
thing.
you coward.
I'm not worth your time. You know what? I've got bigger things to worry about. Whoa, bigger than me. I will count you out.
Really walking away. Is he really walking away from this?
No.
No.
Hey, you know, he might just be looking for a mirror.
Looks like that. He'll crack it. But he's already got 7 years bad luck. What's 7 more?
That's the way you want to be.
Man.
Oh!
And he is leaving.
Kid,
And Pompous has been counted out due to ego. I don't know if we're surprised by this. How do we feel about that?
You can't take away Pompous's.
We'll edit it.
You can't take away Pompous's conniving ability. He met the letter of the law of my agreement tonight. He started the match. The bell was rung. By all accounts in wrestling rules and law, he had a match tonight.
Yes.
But Chameleon out for a third match.
This guy, I tell you what, he is something else.
This man is the Iron Man if he's here to do what I think he's here to do.
He is relentless, this man.
How did you done do stuff?
Done did stuff. He done did quite a bit of stuff.
I mean, Nelson had a gentleman's agreement.
About 2 years to be exact.
Oh, he honored it. He came out. Not sure why he left, but maybe he had to help Keenan Pastry bake something.
Happened is totally not the way I expected it to go.
You remember the name Chameleon? I don't show up to arenas without a fight.
You know what?
So, if y'all here want to see Chameleon versus Nelson Bradshaw, let me get a hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
It may not be what I originally planned, but this...
The guy's like 180 pounds. I'm 415.
This could work, though. Chameleon has a lot going for him.
I mean, this could be a much better match overall than Pompous's, if I must say so myself. So perhaps we've got a little gift in disguise here, even if Pompous did play the punk card and walk out without getting any just desserts.
Sure, and, you know, as far as size, Nelson definitely... he has this in the bag, but the ability of this young Chameleon, this could be a fantastic matchup.
This could be tremendous. Traditional David versus Goliath match here. We've got speed, agility, high flying capability versus strength and power.
It
I'm
balances
sold.
out well.
I'm
It
sold.
does. If you put all those into one wrestler, well, you wouldn't get anybody in this roster, that's for sure. But that's the idea of what everybody would want to be when you're a wrestler.
I got looking great, fantastic for this moment for someone to walk out.
And he does look fantastic. Look at that red leotard.
Would you want to step in the ring with Nelson Bradshaw?
Absolutely not.
That was why he was hand-picked for Johnny Pompous, because of his pure destructive capabilities. Whether he won or lost was inconsequential. He was going to hurt Johnny Pompous.
Yeah, he is a monster, Stone. There's no doubt about that.
Well, there's Chameleon going back through the curtain.
He's
Going
he's bringing
deep
out,
cuts there.
Yeah, he's bringing out the scars in this. Oh, no one enjoys having exes.
We can do it now or later tonight.
You guys can do it now or later tonight. What do you people want? We're gonna do it a little later tonight.
Later tonight. Well, hon, he says about buffets. He said I'm 185 pounds. I look like I work out for him.
I would say we have a match here. I'm excited. I was hoping on the Pompous match, but you've been phenomenal tonight. If you are the Iron Man, can go three for a third match. I'm all in favor. What about you all? You have my faith.
Tonight. So it's buffet versus 185 pounds.
Nelson, I still think you're the man for the mission. We'll see what happens later tonight.
It's going to be like that.
It looks like it's going to be lean versus mean later here this evening.
Ooh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're writing checks that we look forward to cashing. I knew you were a real gentleman.
That's right.
And Bradshaw is fired up, and you know I would be too. If I got into a ring and I had two contenders skip over me, just like
Feels a little disrespectful.
it does. It makes you feel like less of a professional. like not respected.
Hold on. What
Is that
in the
your
world?
country? Oh, they must have really hurt him outside.
I am terrified for this man. I mean, I know he'd been taken to parts unknown. Oh my. Every time I
Forgot he was there again.
Would you like to switch me seats?
I am just fine where I am. You can be as close to him as I want you to be, all right? That's fine. There's our referee, Corey, looking a little skittish, walking around the ring for this match.
Oh, what do we have here? Looks like Senpai, the original ninja, coming to the ring right now.
That's Sensei.
This has been an interesting night.
It is Sensei. Quite an outfit he has. It's got to generate a lot of sweat when you're dressed all in black with a hood. Better hope he's hairless under there, or else it's going to leave a large puddle in that ring.
Williams has had extremely unfortunate luck tonight.
Oh, it has been terrible luck.
2 masked men and the third beside me. I can say, well, number one, it's disconcerting to not be able to see a man's face when you're fighting with like ungentlemanly.
Oh,
Pardon me, I don't want the man next to me to hear. Not that I'm afraid, of course.
can he hear?
No one. Oh!
Massive suplex right there. Oh, man.
Echoing through the arena tonight. Oh!
Sensei looks a little hurt after that one.
Oh! Well, this man in black's no Johnny Cash tonight. Oh. Williams running his mouth, getting caught. Will he be found left wanting?
Maybe.
Backed up into the corner.
He may be left wanting this match to end sooner.
I'm just surprised he found his way back to the arena. I wish we could find that lost footage.
Into the ropes. Oh! Spear by Sensei, and David Williams goes down.
That martial prowess right there. Utilizing his
leg.
weapons on. Looks like Williams kicks out. The count of 2. Oh!
He is
Sensei roughing him up. Oh. He has him, in fact. Looks like a cross-face crippler from this angle. Can you tell anything from yours?
I can tell it looks painful, Mr. Stone. No tap out.
Senpai Tucker's out, though.
He's definitely losing his britches.
Well, a real gentleman always wears a belt.
I am wearing a belt.
You are a real gentleman.
Thank you.
I can tell by the outfit. I mean, you need a tie, but you're close.
I do need a tie. My dog ate it. It was not a big tie. It's not a big dog.
Like my homework in 5th grade. Oh! We've got a
Stunner.
Williams stunner.
Stunner to Sensei. Sensei goes down to the ropes.
It pulls him out of the ropes smartly. Look at
Hook
that
the
ring
leg.
intelligence.
3
Oh!
count, and Sensei is down. Williams is the winner.
I am impressed.
That was very well executed stunner, I must say. There's no way Sensei could have been expecting that. And you have to expect everything when it comes to wrestling. Once you get in that ring, if you're not expecting anything to happen, you will get destroyed in this profession.
It truly was out of nowhere. Since I put up a good fight, that was a nice back and forth match. We have a lot of talent here. The more I think about it, the more I may need to contact my lawyers about some ongoing opportunities.
As long as you keep me on the payroll, I say go for it, sir.
I've never worked with a better announce crew than you.
Excellent. I am a one-man crew.
In my defense, though, I've never worked with another announce crew.
Way to bruise my ego.
You cost me what could have been a potential title shot. So whoever's in charge, get out here right now. I want him tonight.
And that means you, Mr. Stone.
Mr. Williams,
I want hatred.
you want hate? Well, we couldn't find any footage of where you all went, or what you all did, or what kind of violence ensued, so I'm curious. What about you people?
Going down the stairs, I got up, he was gone. He threw me down the stairs. When I woke up, he was gone. But that don't matter. It's been a rivalry for years, and tonight it ends.
I can understand a desire for vengeance. I think I'm on board with this, and since I missed whatever happened back there, I want to see it in the ring tonight. What about the rest of you? One-on-one! Hatred versus Williams! Settle the score!
It's over tonight.
It's over tonight.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Well, looks like we won't have to worry about that lost footage becoming found footage. We'll have some of our own out here this evening.
But it would have been fantastic to see him roll down the stairs.
Anthony, 5-minute intervention.
All right. So we are back and we're getting underway to our next match. Let me look at the card here. It should it says we have Chameleon versus Bradshaw. So Bradshaw is finally going to be able to move away from that buffet. We got the lean versus mean, as I like to say. We've got Mr. Stone coming back here.
Attend to a little business in the back to make sure that Johnny Pompous wasn't trying to weasel out of the triple threat match. Make sure everything was in alignment with my lawyers.
Sure.
It is,
sure.
as always.
And you got to keep those stocks up too, because if you lose money, we don't get paid. Wait a minute. We are getting paid, right?
See, Johnny Pompous is on the hook for all of the opportunity cost. I just have the legal opportunity to ruin his night. But to make the people's.
I need to get paid. It's just really important. I have bills.
And I have bills. But I don't know that I have any for you. We'll see. You are doing a great job. There may be a place on my staff for you, like we mentioned earlier in the show.
Well, I know I do a good job. You know, that's...
The confidence of a gentleman.
Yeah.
Attitude determines altitude.
I like that. I may use that later on in my years.
Hold tight to those nuggets of truth which resonate.
Oh, I love nuggets. Man. Speaking of nuggets.
Gold, silver, platinum.
Another unofficial promotion here. White Castle has brought back their shrimp bites. Those are fantastic. Just the right amount of spicy. Do you like spicy shrimp?
I do enjoy them from time to time, but their chicken rings still make my heart sing.
Oh, they are wonderful. There's no doubt about that. But their shrimp bites are seasonal, around the time of our Lord and Savior. They are absolutely delicious. You get a chance, you get out to White Castle, you pick up one of those bad boys for a way too outrageous price, but you will enjoy them. Hands down.
Yes, if I were a poorer man, the hyperinflation of late would bother me. Now, granted, it does disturb me. An 8% gain, well, that really steals the profit margin. But we just up the costs on the people below us, don't we?
Yes, I suppose that's true. Now, I must finish drinking my Cheetos. Delicious. So, back to our roster for tonight. Chameleon is coming up versus Bradshaw. Lean versus mean.
Yes, that'll be a phenomenal match. I have had the heart to talk to Mr. Williams himself. He has indicated not only should his match with Hatred be a match, it'll be settled in a hardcore match.
Oh my goodness, a hardcore match.
We expect violence and volatility, and I would not pay a dime to see more. Luckily for me, this one's on Johnny Pompous's tab.
Very clever. Very clever. That's why you're the boss. Oh my God. Music starting up now. We are about to get underway.
That gentleman really shouldn't headbang.
Chameleon is out. Crowd favorite and my favorite.
The Iron Man of the night. 3 matches. Chameleon himself, Mr. Lean in the battle of Lean versus Mean, as you so eloquently put it.
It is a good stage name. And this guy is phenomenal. He has been wrestling, I think over 20 years. And as young as he is, that is a lot of your life to put in. It doesn't matter. So it makes me wonder what else he's actually been doing. There's no telling, but for 20 years, his life must be living wrestling.
Living, breathing, eating, and sleeping. Looks like he's still in top shape for someone who's done it this long. This could easily be a future contender for the world title. The crowd waits with bated breath. And the crowd waits with bated breath.
And I'm on pins and needles, too.
He better get himself out here, or else he's going to sue me for making him Mrs. Buffet. That's the threat I'm under the duress of the court. Ah, there.
Well, I'm sure you could afford a buffet.
Have you seen that man eat? Even I would feel the dent in my pocket.
I tell you, it'd be a dangerous sight to see him eat. I try not to see that sort of thing. I do enjoy my sleep at night.
As long as this match can be finished in under 35 minutes, he'll still make it on time.
For dinner?
For dinner.
And a snack. And here he is.
This is the man I brought into the fold to put a hurting on Johnny Pompous. But when life gives you lemons, first you cut them open and squeeze them into your opponent's eyes like I'll do tonight.
And then you call Nelson Bradshaw.
And then you call Nelson Bradshaw. And then you make Lemonade open up a stand and make a fortune by wisely scouting your market. And this is a market full of pain. In fact, it looks like a bull market right now.
You are a true entrepreneur, Mr. Stone. That is
agility happens for sinking in the sleeper hold right out the gate.
And he's got that fighting that sleeper hold.
He's got it under the chin. Will this be a quick match? It is.
He is dropping very quickly.
I had thought a quick match would turn in the favor of Nelson, but he lets it go.
Kicks to the chest. He takes him.
Woo! Taking it to the big man quickly.
Cover and 2 count.
The power of Nelson just liberating himself from that pinning predicament.
Chameleon went 2 feet in the air from that.
You see,
the power of this red machine is awesome.
The story behind the story of this match is that it looks like they have faced off many times over the years, but Chameleon has never managed to defeat Nelson Bradshaw. Nelson takes a moment to hit on. Floored with the super kick. Look at that. My goodness!
3 count after a super kick. He should have been paying attention to the ring instead of the beautiful ladies we have on hand here tonight.
This man is incredible.
His appetite for food is one thing, but his appetite for women is much stronger, I guess.
2 out of 3 matches tonight. I am impressed. This is truly a blue chip prospect, ladies and gentlemen.
This man is fantastic. I think I'm his #1 fan. And he rolls him.
I love the disrespect. Now, while I did invest in Nelson, some investments turn out fast.
Yeah.
Well, he's just showing him with true humility that he was his better on this night.
Sounds like you could be related. Even for the camera, that is a large amount of red to follow around. I don't know if that's going to be big enough for the old fella. And he wipes his ass with his bib.
Let me say something. Now you can tell people that I whooped you.
You still ain't whooped me. You sucker punched me. Sucker kick, whatever that was, it hurt.
There's a large difference between a punch and a kick, folks. That was clearly a big-ass kick.
What?
Are you going to be able to chew your food?
Oh no, I might have to just get a milkshake to settle it. Are you married? I don't see how.
And he's back at it. Disrespecting the ladies here on hand. Guess his appetite is designed more for destruction than food, but you wouldn't know by looking at him.
At this time, Jim, you don't mind. We can bring your hair up.
Our brilliant Mr. Stone bringing in Chameleon's lady to the ring. What have we here? She's not scheduled to be in the ring. Oh, and he handed off something. What does Chameleon have in his hand? Oh my goodness! A proposal here at K.inc.E. And she said yes, future Mrs. Chameleon, right here in the ring in front of us, folks. This is amazing. This is not the kind of thing you see often.
Who needs a belt when you have a ring like that?
Well said, well said. Assisting his soon-to-be absolute lovely out of the ring. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The stars on his pants are not the only ones in his future, folks. Very unexpected, very cool. And our own Mr. Benjamin Stone got to be a part of that. That was an excellent handoff, sir.
A gentleman is also a true romantic at heart. I was so grateful to be enlisted in that endeavor of, well, pure, selfless love.
I love romance. I do. But I do absolutely still love. It's very exciting. Okay, so we'll stand back in now. Yeah, it's romance, you know, you can find it more than once in your life, but if you find that one, you'll absolutely know right away. Absolutely. How many times have you been married, Mr. Stone?
It took one and done, though there were many broken hearts, not mine, of course, along the way.
I'm familiar with your track record, yes. You are, what do they call, a lady killer.
I was not always the gentleman I am today, and that is to my own chagrin, for I have learned that a gentleman respects a woman's boundaries.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Business is about to pick up, for Hatred is out here for the hardcore match to settle the blood feud in traditionally violent fashion against Williams.
Now, I went and looked for these gentlemen earlier. I don't know that I could call them gentlemen around you.
No.
At least not Hatred. I'm not even sure what Hatred is. Is he human?
He is a pure, violent incarnate, from what I've seen in the past.
He is a very dark entity, for sure.
Could you imagine a match between Hatred and Vulgar in the future? But he'll have to survive.
That would be an
David
interesting
Williams.
match, absolutely.
They both give me such an unnerved presence.
They destroyed some of our equipment earlier. Hatred had taken Williams outside the ring from the ladder match we had at the start of the show. I did try to eventually go out and collect some kind of information. Nobody had seen him. Apparently, David had been thrown down the stairs backstage, and then Hatred just disappeared. I don't know if he walked into shadows and Hell was like, hey, let's take you over here, or what. But now our wonderful general manager here has said, okay, we're going to see what actually happened, but we're going to do it in the ring. So now we are going to have this match, and hopefully they don't break anything else.
Only each other's bodies.
That's fine, as long as they stay away from my table. Push right away where he's saying, you can go screw yourself.
Oh.
Slap to the face on Hatred.
Adjusting his back.
Oh.
I don't think a slap is the way.
Big
That's
kick to the
violent.
stomach, big hammer blows by Hatred.
Have you
David
seen
is
his
feeling
forearms?
that.
Oh.
That man is an absolute beast. David going
A low
downstairs,
Looks like.
and he is taking it to Hatred all the way into the corner.
Oh.
Chops to the chest. Gaining some momentum.
Oh.
Crossbody. And Hatred is still on his feet.
What's it going to take to get the behemoth down? Oh.
Clothesline, his mask comes off. Oh no, can he even see without that mask? Does he lose powers? How does
Believe he
this
does.
work? Is he a magician?
All I know is that he's proficient in whatever dark arts it takes to put his opponents through perilous pain.
I think he can do that just by looking at him, Mr. Stone. May I call you Benjamin?
Benjamin is my given name, so... No, Mr. Stone.
Mr. Stone, thank you very much.
Oh, raking the eyes across the top rope. Snapmare takeover. Oh! Followed by a lugubrious elbow drop. What a violence.
What is that word again?
Lugubrious. Akin to ridiculous.
Lugubrious.
Lugubrious.
Let's just keep saying that word. Lugubrious.
Lugubrious. Oh!
Lugubrious.
The tombstone.
Tombstone
Oh!
survivor.
He's murdered that man.
His entire body bounced from his head up. That has got to be so painful. That is really hard on the spine, Mr. Stone.
As a learned gentleman, I once practiced the arts of physical therapy. I know what kind of shock just went upon him. If he moves... Oh.
And Hatred pulls him off the mat during 3 count on 2.
He was...
He's just aimed to punish this man.
He was surely dead there at a 3 count.
Oh,
The
and
ref
now...
making... I would never...
Now, oh, now he's taking out our ref, Corey. You know, Corey is just trying to help the match. That's his job. It's safety. Now, there's not a lot of safety in wrestling, obviously. It's a very physical sport.
In a hardcore match like this, I would have... Oh! Unadulterated shot to the head and the back.
And...
Just continuing to pummel.
David
Oh.
is meleeing this Hatred with the chair. And Hatred
David having a moment of mercy.
is not... He does not seem very fazed by these chair shots.
Corey, the referee, should have been wiser to know to not get in Hatred's way. I mean, there are people you can try to enforce your referee authority with, but why would you choose Hatred of all people?
I would not make that choice, Mr. Stone.
No.
Of course, some of us who don't get hit in the head a lot can probably make better decisions.
One too many is a thing that I know too well. Oh,
Most times, one is too many.
there's the cutter that he put away his first opponent.
And he had it right there in his pocket and pulled it out. That is one of the better moves that he could use on Hatred. Hatred is a force to be reckoned with.
No!
And 3 count ends the match
I can't...
in a hardcore style. I did not think Williams was going to pull that off.
I did not think he had what it took. I underestimated the man. I may need to evaluate a few of my picks.
And that cutter is a devastating move.
So he took down Sensei and Hatred in one night with that cutter.
With the very same move. He knew it was effective.
100% efficiency rate for him tonight.
And David
Look at the disrespect.
He is performing really, really good tonight. leaving hatred with the bent-up chair. Look at the dents in that thing. That is not a fun time, sir. You were only supposed to sit in those and not with your face. So, how are you rating your wrestlers this evening?
Well, I mean, Williams is 2 for 2. He was in the...
Well, 2 for 3.
2 for 3, that's right. He was in that first match. He was taken out a little bit early, but he was in the first match, so...
Now, technically, he didn't win or lose that match. They left, but because he didn't win, that's still got to be counted as a 0.
True. So him and Chameleon are at the top of the wins and losses chart for the evening. Both of them put in really stunning victories. Chameleon, though the 2 he put away were really in surprisingly quick fashion. He was able to outthink and just get the pounce on both of his opponents. So, I mean, if we're looking at damage taken outside of the ladder match, I've got to go with Chameleon for tonight. Although Doll Cave did win the ladder match, so it'll really come down to this final match. If Doll Cave can walk away with the belt, I think there is no better indicator of how one has done or where they are in life when it comes to being a winner than being the winner. That championship belt means everything to this community.
Indeed it does. And a note on Chameleon, as well as he's done tonight, I'd say he absolutely earned that yes proposal.
In fact, if we're basing it on non-wrestling components, he's won the night altogether.
I agree with that full-heartedly. So we're about to get right back in here. I will be joined once again by Mr. Benjamin Stone, the gentleman. He's a little bit more of an ass if you ask me, but don't tell him I said that. He signs my paychecks. Our main event tonight is going to be Doll Cave versus Mr. Pompous.
And Pastry.
And it is now a triple threat, I'm being told, with Keenan Pastry. Very, very excellent up-and-comer, Keenan Pastry. Main event of the evening.
Ready to roll and rock this show? Thank you very much for your attendance.
Welcome back, Mr. Stone.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
So we do have the champion's advantage of walking out the curtain first. Will be Mr. Pompous.
Mr. Pompous.
I served him papers tonight, and I believe justice will be served by the time the night's over.
And here he comes, carrying a chair, a golden chair.
So he's going to be our special guest commentator.
Oh, excellent.
We've got Nelson Bradshaw here with us because Pompous was not just pompous, but full of cowardice as well.
All right, so Mr. Nelson Bradshaw, how are you feeling about tonight's match, sir?
Well, see, first of all, this man made it crystal clear that I was supposed to have got it on with Mr. Pompous himself. We've seen how that went.
It did not go well.
No, he didn't. He ran out on me just like he runs out on everybody. I'm going to be surprised if he finishes this match. Like, look at him right now. He's just sitting there with the title on his shoulder like he just owns the thing.
Well, his ego is definitely bigger than the ring that he walks into.
Right. Like, look at him. Like, where was this when this man made this match happen?
You see, well, I do not like this man. He does owe me an apology, and hopefully we'll be beaten out of him by Mr. Pastry himself, the real chef, the Iron Chef of this organization.
I would say he's the pink chef, even though he's gray, right?
You see, I have to give Mr. Pompous kudos for meeting the exact letter of the law of my demand. The bell rang, and per all rules and regulations of every federation, he had a match, though his cowardice and his yellow streak was on full display. I hope you get your hands on it, because I picked you for your ability to brutalize a man, to pummel a man, and to break bones.
I really hope so, man. Like, I really hope Pastry himself actually gives him the icing on the cake, if you know what I mean.
Excellent pun.
Cheers to you, sir.
Thank you. Now, Doll Cave and Mr. Pompous, they have a history. They have a long-bred hate-love relationship. My
This
money's on
man-
Dog-Cave. The man did already get he already got the briefcase once. He's already won tonight.
And he's rocking his gear. Look at this. This man looks fantastic.
He is ready to rumble in every form and fashion.
Absolutely.
The man we saw earlier has been transformed by that victory earlier tonight. Seems like coming out of retirement for one more match has turned into a championship run, all in one night. Thanks, of course, to yours truly.
And it's a good thing, too, because when you retire,
Well, he's cashing in right now.
He's cashing in right now. That was the whole beautiful thing. Mr. Pompous wanted just a match against Peyton. Oh!
And it's your shot to Dog-Cave
Before the bell.
See, that's how he likes to be. That's exactly how he likes to be. If he don't want to run out, he's going to sideline you, completely blindside you, and make sure that you don't see it coming.
And, you know, Pompous, I love
Pacey
this
grabs
man.
the belt.
He is fantastic. He is an officiate. He is an asshole.
I had respect for him until he did what he did after this man right here, this beautiful beard himself. Look at it, y'all.
It is
That made
glorious.
One of the greatest matchups possibly should have been.
Pacey taking advantage of a distracted Johnny Pompous to blindside him with the belt. Will he get the 1, 2, 3? Oh. Ooh, Pompous, though. Oh.
Shoulder up after a one count. Do you condition this beard?
Condition, wash, oil. Never product other than the oil. We don't ruin our beards with hair products. Oh.
See, this
Look
is what
at
Johnny Pompous does. He does a great running bulldog, but at the same time, he picks on people that's smaller than him. He didn't want none of me, man.
That's true. He did show blatant
Like, look at
disregard
taking
for you in
advantage
the ring.
with the DDT.
Oh, the referee slow to get to the count. Pompous,
Pastry showing a little bit of body twitching on the mat.
after a DDT like that, how many bumps did the head can this man take tonight? He took some rough shots during that opening ladder match.
He did, and you know, he performs very well. This kid has impressed me very, very much today. And the DDT, it's one of my favorite moves. Absolutely.
Pompous in the second rope. Oh!
Went for the elbow drop, and nobody was home there. Pastry said, "No, sir, you are not smushing my muffins today."
He knocked on the chef's door, and the chef said, "We're closed."
Right. Can't take the heat, stay out of his kitchen, right?
Let's see. Oh, he's looking to take it to Dog-Cave. In the process,
And here it is. I forgot about Dog-Cave. He
Dog-Cave just
really
getting back
got
into the
hurt.
match after what happened earlier.
Oh no. Oh! Taking it to a previously injured Dog-Cave.
Knee to the rail post.
Pastry looking pretty good right now, man. He might be the underdog, but he is giving it to them.
Ooh, running knee.
Keeps a lot of momentum. He is a phenomenal athlete.
See, I think he may have made a tactical error when assessing the situation. Dog-Cave was recovering on the outside, but he was not in the match. Now he's brought both competitors into the ring, which means he has a much lower opportunity to put them away. Oh!
And it's smart to wear down both opponents when you have the opportunity, but you must consider one of those opponents can wear the other one down so that you can recover too. Wearing yourself out too early is a terrible miscalculation.
So you can't really rule out Dog-Cave though either, because if you paid attention to his previous matches, this is exactly where Dog-Cave likes to hang.
Yeah,
He'll take the heat, he'll get that big adrenaline boost, and then he just lets it loose, and when that time comes, it is over.
he will demolish anybody in there. He reserves all his strength, which is a smart move.
The question will be whether Pastry's oven is really too hot for both of these gentlemen to handle. But the grudge match and the blood feud continues here in the ring. Pops and Dog-Cave, ooh, fist for fist, blow for blow. Both men on their knees, but Pompous gets to 1 foot. Coming back to standing. What will they do? Double arm DDT. Oh! Tremendous. But the feet are in the ropes. He's all tangled up.
Foot is on the rope.
Dog-Cave just didn't have the ring awareness after all this time. Do you think this could be a little bit of ring rust?
Pastry coming in with a chair though. Hold up.
He's got that golden chair that Pompous brought out during.
He loves that thing, man. Pompous he loves that chair more than he loves anything else.
I don't know. I think he loves himself the most.
His unearned arrogance is infuriating. But I have pure confidence that Dog-Cave or Pastry will be able to stomping a mud hole and walking it dry.
But you know, the crowd absolutely loves to hate Pompous.
Oh!
Spinning kick.
What a kick to the face.
To be honest, I'm not sure what that was called, but I liked it.
That was phenomenal.
I don't know that they have a name for that too, but it was impressive.
The athleticism that it took Pompous ever the opportunist, breaking up the pinning predicament. These
This was
gentlemen.
initially supposed to be Johnny Pompous versus Dog Cave, and then Pastry ended up getting his way in there too, you know, and he's actually doing a pretty good job keeping up with both competitors. He's the underdog here. He's the smallest one out of the both of them, and he's doing a great job. Fantastic.
He really, really is. And you know what? I'm not surprised at all from his previous matches tonight. From one turnbuckle all the way caddy corner to the other with the drop kick was one of the better moves I've seen in this match.
Oh! He wipes out hard on the railing. That may have him down and out for some time. Looks like he's truly injured over there, just the way I like if it had been Johnny Pompous, of course. Oh, Pompous lining up Dog Cave for something. Oh! Whoa! An amazing act of agility from Johnny Pompous.
And you know, he's a big guy to pull off something like that. It takes a lot of strength.
I may not like this man, but a gentleman gives credit where credit is due. Oh! Pacey, the opportunist here again. Taking his time. Will he be able to do anything with it? Working the...
And he pulls off his own shoe. I love this
Pompous'
guy.
shoes.
You know what? I thought it couldn't smell worse than Pompous, but it does now.
Woo! A little throwback to Pastry losing his shoe in the match earlier tonight.
And you know,
exacting a little just desserts.
when you are as good as an athlete as Johnny, you can be a pompous ass.
Where is this man going?
Oh, to the face.
Face wash.
Pastry drops Pompous. Dog Cave and Pompous are both outside the ring on the ground. Dog Cave trying to get to his feet, and another drop kick to the face.
The inexperience of Pastry here is that you can't beat a man on the outside of the ring in a triple threat championship match.
He is absolutely whisking his competition up.
He really knows how to mix it up with these gentlemen despite being several years their junior.
Pastry over here giving them all the muffins, man. Look at that.
By the end of tonight, they will in fact know the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man is making one hell of an entrance tonight. I will say that. Pastry is coming in with... Dude, he just literally bought Little Debbie and Betty Crocker. They are out of business now.
He is absolutely sprinkling flour everywhere he goes.
The flour power.
A little more seasoning, and this man will be ready for the big time. We'll see if he can claim his moment tonight.
I don't think he'd like you saying flour power. Let's keep that just between us.
Right. But we're gonna whisk it for the biscuit here.
Now you're a big eater. Have you tried his cooking? I hear he's actually a really good chef.
I've not tried his cooking, but the way he's getting handled right now, I don't think he's going to be able to prepare anything for a minute.
I don't know.
Dog Cave has something in store for Pastry right now. I don't know, but we're about to see what happens here.
He may start.
This could be brutal.
He might do good to make cookies in the shapes of his opponents.
We'll see
and sell them.
We'll see if by the end of the night, Dog Cave and Johnny Pompous truly know what the Muffin Man is baking.
Of course,
There goes
anything.
Pompous again. Where's
Oh,
Pompous
DDT onto the steel.
I'm sure anything that would
Pompous getting a table.
be made to look like Pompous.
Oh,
would
no.
probably taste bad though.
Well, it looks like somebody's cookie is about to get cut.
Table out.
As the general manager, I mean, this wasn't originally supposed to be a hardcore match, but I'm so entertained, I'll allow it.
You'll allow it?
I mean, if Johnny has a greater chance of being injured here, he'll learn what it means to say he's sorry by the time this is done. Oh,
Referee West
Get
is showing some protest about the table being in the ring.
Right.
oh,
And here comes that Dog Cave adrenaline that I was talking about earlier, guys. Like, here it comes. Like I said, when he gets this mindset of the adrenaline that starts pumping through Dog Cave's veins, dude, it's like he's like Bane.
Yeah,
Why do you think his favorite color is green?
Definitely amped
Oh,
up. ready
oh,
to
no.
release that energy.
oh.
We're gonna have a drop
Not from
the
here.
top.
Oh, my goodness. Shades of Mick Foley.
Pompous is hurt. That was such a large blow.
Looks like the referee's getting a hell of a workout right now.
I'm surprised Dog Cave can still get up after that.
That's the
Oh, my
adrenaline I was
goodness.
talking about, man. Once he gets that going, Dog Cave has always been
Push
known
through.
to get that adrenaline going. Once it gets pumping, I feel bad for anybody in his way.
Referee
He's a nice
West
guy, though.
Referee West is waving, saying that Pompous is okay to continue.
That's good. I don't believe on a referee's stoppage we'd be able to see a belt change hands. Oh,
And I think Dalcave
good
is
utilization.
happy about that too. He obviously really wants to hurt Pompous in this match.
I want him to too, so I am happy about every single bit of pain he's inflicting upon this man.
Mr. Nelson, can we get you to move a little more this way?
Oh yeah, I can. I just don't want to take your own spotlight. I'm just here pretty
you're
much for
absolutely
audio.
fine.
Considering the fact that,
You're joining us at ringside. We definitely want to have you in the frame, sir.
okay, well I'll be in the frame. I'll sit on this. I'll sit on the beard's lap. This is the beard of knowledge. You know what I mean?
This man is a true gentleman. Were I to be in the acquisitions department, I believe that loss earlier was a fluke of misunderstanding.
See, I was distracted. Somebody had me over there in the corner. They were talking to me, and I was like, "Who said that earlier? Come on, I was expecting that."
Oh,
You clearly lost that match.
I did, but I was blindsided. I
can't
was
see
distracted.
what happened.
Blindsided by women.
One that, I mean, you know,
Would you
that's the
say the
story of my
woman?
life.
Would you say the woman actually
Beat me.
beat you in the match?
I would rather say that than give Chameleon the little bit of clout that he even needed.
Well, I'm pretty sure we all saw Chameleon actually beat you in the match.
Right, but I was distracted. See, he had an accomplice on the outside over there that kept my attention.
You just can't trust women, I guess.
You just can't, man.
Oh,
I
he's his
agree.
head into the turnbuckles and thrust down violently. Well, you see,
Leg is
on
the
another
bottom
day-
Look
rope.
at that table in the ring, too. It's dead center, man. This could not be good for one of the competitors.
Head first in the table, Dalcave goes down.
I know Pompous ain't going to stand on it because, you know, he's put on some weight over the years. He might just break it standing on it. You never know.
It's possible.
we'll see what transpires next.
I tell you, I cannot call this match. All three competitors are doing very well.
It's really hard, man. Like,
Oh,
you look away for a second and it's all changed.
no. They're each jockeying for position and pace at every turn.
Pompous taking the
Take it.
opportunity to rest.
And gloat.
Well, he was able to lean on it without it breaking. I'm surprised.
Do you think you could?
Most definitely not.
Pastry takes another hard shot. Lining him up. Oh! Pump kick. Knee to the back of the head.
See, with the whole sizing up, lining up, doing all that, see, that's where his cockiness coming out. But he's just so pompous. I mean, that's just the way, that's just pompous. That's what
And
it is.
that is how Pompous works. The
long as-
word and the man.
As long as someone takes advantage of every opportunity he wants to give them, it's not my fault. Oh! Oh!
And you know, he stays hungry for attention, and he is being fed all kinds of that right now.
100%. The chef is delivering it right now to his table.
I tell you.
Literally.
Could not be a better server than a chef to feed Pompous'
Wise,
hunger for attention.
Wise to
Wise
get the big guy out, yeah.
wise decision. Kicks the chair out of
He says,
Dalcave's grip.
Get
Will
that
this
damn chair out of here.
Will this be the true underdog story? I think everyone had to expect that Pastry would put up a good showing, but against these two veterans, it seemed inevitable.
He's doing very well. I am impressed with this kid.
His star, just like his souffle, is beginning to rise.
Pastry sweating pretty hard, dude. The heat is
Oh.
really going in the kitchen right
Oh,
now.
no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No!
To the
Pastry.
table. Dalcave
Dalcave
powerbomb.
kills Pastry. 1, 2.
And the
That's a wrap!
Dalcave wins. Pastry into the table.
You know what the best part is? Johnny Pompous did not win.
I need to go deliver that belt to the man that took it right off of Johnny Pompous.
Pompous on the ground, outside the ring, never even saw the final. Amazing matchup. Mr. Stone delivering the belt to the ring for the new champion.
Most definitely. Well, I'll give it up.
Excellent show tonight.
I'll give it up, and I'll let it happen. All three men fought very competitively. They did exactly what they came to do, and that was kick each other's ass till someone just could not do it anymore.
Most definitely. I agree with you, Mr. Bradshaw.
Thank you. At least somebody does.
They definitely showed up. They definitely did their job. They did not disappoint. If anything, they exceeded my expectations, and most likely anyone else who's seen this match as well. Dog Cave out of retirement is going home tonight with the most coveted of positions, the champion of KincE.
And you mentioned out of retirement too.
This,
right? You just mentioned out of retirement. So Dog Cave is now coming out of retirement.
whatever comes next.
So he can't retire with the title now.
Depends on what comes next for this promotion. I was only here for the one night per my contractual obligations. What comes next, I don't know. But I've been vindicated.
I will say it was a hell of a match, man.
Phenomenal show. You're welcome.
I have enjoyed having you, Mr. Stone, next to me through the whole event. Very much appreciated.
Oh, we got the handshake.
Absolutely.
We got a possible handshake.
Oh.
Awesome, and don't
I hope for a saltier, sadder Pompous.
But.
All right, yes. Excellent. Showing respect.
Yep.
Oh, and what have we here?
I'm sorry. A gentleman forgives his debts when they're paid.
Johnny Pompous just apologized.
Pompous apologizing to Mr.
See,
Benjamin
I don't know what that
Stone,
was
the
about,
gentleman.
but he just pointed at me and laughed. I don't think I like that.
I think he's doing that because he left your ass hanging.
He did. He left me hanging, dude, on a cliffhanger like a hair and a biscuit, just stuck.
To anybody who
Stuck
would
like
do
Chuck.
that, that'd be funny. So obviously he would laugh about it.
Well, I've done missed my buffet, but I will not sue you because of that. That was not your fault.
I mean,
We'll blame Pompous for that, for the rescheduling of the matches, meeting the pure letter of the law. I actually commend you for not just walking home with the paycheck tonight. Yes, this one gets paid. We're working on yours.
I understand.
But you could have easily walked out of here the same way Pompous did. But now, I mean, he did apologize, and I never, ever anticipated that.
I am surprised that he would apologize to anyone.
It starts with one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away, it's so unreal. Didn't look out below, watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know, or wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go, for all